ain't 4K per child. No, it ain't 4K per child. What? No, it ain't 4K per child. Is you serious? Yeah, I'm real serious. Who keep telling y'all that? Huh? For real? No way. So you mean to tell me if I went to work and I had exempt on my W-2 that I don't qualify for this? You got that right, man. You ain't even have no taxes taken out. What you expect? Oh my God. It ain't no 4K per child just cause you been working and you got some kids. If you ain't got nothing in box 2, when it come down to file, you dead. No, you won't get that max credit. No, you won't see a big refund. And you had all the time to take off exempt to get you a refund. But we gon' work with your currency, aka Platinum, we handle the business. You know Miss Nene, the golden in business. You know I ain't need have to mention. 1, and if you got all your documents. 2, then you can schedule a meeting. 3, if you had taxes taken out. 4, man, you know it's your season. It's your season.
Already need new weed, baby. I came on here on Sunday that please don't stress this out.
You went and took off his own. Come and see aka Platinum Unlimited. If you earn it, we give you your benefits. And we file individual and businesses. If you come in correct, I'ma finish it. 1, and if you got all your documents. 2, then you can schedule a meeting. 3, if you had taxes taken out. 4, man, you know it's your season. We ain't gonna leave nothing on the table. If you work for it, then you earned it. I don't wanna hear about your credit. You know you ain't worked and you don't need deserve it. So please stop sharing that. You gonna get 4,000 per child. It's crazy. And many of y'all don't even have jobs and ain't even work a day in your life. But you think you qualify for it. Please stop.
Hey, thankful for life. Hey, Shani. Hey, y'all, let me catch this music real quick before we try to run it one more time. So greetings everybody. How are you guys? So before we get started, I am on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So if you guys can, y'all know at the beginning of the lives, I ask if you can go ahead, share it out. I'm not going to hold you guys long because I do have things to do on a Sunday and it's not taxes. Okay. I'm not working. I am not in the office, but I said it's new week, new week. Let me just go ahead and break some stuff down because I'm not saying it's people who are confused, but we're going to talk about what's going on current day, what's happening right now, because I know some people trying to check where's my refund. It's people that's trying to see, hey, is they going to take my money? Like it's a lot going on. Hey, Miss Laura. Hey, Miss Diane. Hey, Shanquetta. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Brittany. Gratitude, Brittany. Bomb ass Harry, what song is that? That's my anthem for the tax season. Don't worry, you'll be hearing it more and more, love. Yeah, we got I had to put it on something that I know will make them listen. I know they'll listen to the words. They probably tune out when they say you ain't getting no 4,000 per child, but the beat hold their attention long enough to get the message. There is no $4,000 per child. Y'all should know that by now. Hey, Shanlin. Hey, Precious. Hey, Clara. Hey, Tracy. Oh, gratitude, Miss Laura. Just want to say thank you for all you do. Oh, gratitude, Candace. Gratitude. So yeah, I'm on live this morning. Well, this evening, guys, because I want to go ahead and talk to y'all before we even get the week started, based on what we already know from experience, not what we read or what we seen. What we know to be fact for the ones who have already did advances, for the ones who are getting letters, for the ones who are starting to practice and get into the software. It is things that you see that maybe you heard before the season started, and now it's like, Okay. Hey, sis. Hey, Rose. Rose, I'm going to have to call you when I get off of here. Hey, Kim. Hey, Terry. Oh, baby, today is Sunday. It's a different day. That's why I said, y'all, this week, can we let this one last until January? And I don't know if y'all know, but my energy flows through my hair. So don't razzle-dazzle me this week. I don't want to be razzled. Don't razzle me, okay? Gratitude, Brittany. I try to keep you guys updated. Denisha said, you're amazing. I always love watching you. Gratitude, Denisha. Denise say, hello, nice to see you. Thank you for everything you do. I watch you every year for info. You are The only one I believe. Gratitude, Miss Denise. The 1095A forms are up. Come through, Tracy. So anybody that has Marketplace, Kim, sis, if you hear me, go and get it. But she said that 1095s are up. I couldn't tell you about it. Why? Because I don't have Marketplace insurance. I have clients and I have some that have their letters, but it was a lot of you guys who said I did not get my information. Say ERC been waiting since birth. Right. So Marketplace insurance, guys, gratitude for that, Miss Tracy. See, this is why I appreciate my followers. Just like y'all rely on me for credible information, guess what? I listen to you guys when y'all let me know about situations that I'm not a person who has an IPPN. I'm not a person who has Marketplace insurance. So I'm not a person who has a letter saying I got to pay back all this money. So y'all know if I give y'all information, it's only going to be from what I have experienced and what I have knowledge of from reading. So I can't tell you, but 1095A Marketplace forms are up. Gratitude for that. Hey, Katwan, gratitude. After refund advance, when we check the website for the how we go about it. Okay, Melska, see, that's why I wanted to talk to everybody. Okay, I work part-time as a server. How do I include that in my return using my receipts, or will it generate a W-2 from the employer? Denisha, it should generate from the employer under your tips, and it'll be on your W-2, and I believe it'll be under your box 7 or 8. But your tip income is usually reported on your W-2. Shawanda, we're going to talk about that. She asked when does the IRS open. So let me put some, because I am on StreamYard. So sorry, Instagram, I'm still learning how to integrate. I tried it the last time when we did the tic-tac-toe game, and it linked it, but it had it feeding back on both of my devices, and I didn't like that. So I was like, ugh, no, doesn't sound right. So that's why I'm going live separately on my Instagram, but I am on StreamYard with my Facebook and my YouTube. Gratitude, Miss Yolanda. So, hey, Keisha. When we see big refund, will we see big refunds this year? Okay, guys. So let me go to Shawanda's question. We're going to go in order because y'all see what the description is. We're talking about everything that you guys can be expecting, right? So when do the IRS open? Guess what? The dates that y'all are seeing now are just predictions. I repeat, the date that you're seeing advertised now is predictions. They are giving you predicted dates that they think the IRS is going to open based on when the IRS opened last year. The IRS usually does not announce the opening of the filing season until January 9th, 10th. For the past 2-3 years, we got the updates on the 9th or the 10th. So that means by Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be seeing in emails and over the IRS.gov where it'll actually show when the IRS is going to be open. Now, if y'all want me to give y'all my prediction, they opened on the 23rd, but they got all these systems. Y'all just don't understand. We're finna talk about the systems and the updates. They got so many updates with these systems to now handle stuff electronically and digitally. I would not be surprised if the start date for this tax season would be January 20th or 21st. I'm just being honest. And if it say the 20th or 21st, that means we'll start seeing acknowledgments from the test batch that everyone like to call it. We'll start seeing those acknowledgments probably at the end of this week, beginning of next week. Okay. Say, no, we ain't even did the test. So so Ms. Shawanda, they have not announced the official date. The IRS have it. But you will see people saying the 23rd. I told y'all, I seen the 23rd several times, but that was based on 2022. And then I seen the 18th. And that was a prediction that they were going to start January 18th. So that's why I'm like, it's probably going to be around January 20th, 21st this year. Okay. So that's when the IRS will officially say they're open. Now, we all know that when the testing starts is when they're officially open, meaning when they start saying accepted, rejected, that is officially them opening, but it is open for bugs. Now, let's talk about it because every year you guys go through the same thing. And that is, hey, I don't sunk my money. I mean, I don't got an advance. Now I don't see nothing. When will I see something? You're not going to see anything on Where's My Refund, guys, until it is accepted or rejected by the IRS. You will not see anything. And don't call your tax preparers. Don't blow up TurboTax. Don't, hey, friend. Hey, Cherie. Hey, Jamaica. That's my little cousin. Jamaica, I ain't seen you in a minute, baby. How are you and those kids? I'm sorry, but y'all, look, we haven't received our IPPNs. Teresa, I'm going to put this up because I'm going to talk about it. But y'all, if y'all got advances, don't go to blowing up the customer service lines in your tax pros because your advance don't hit. And now you're trying to see when is the rest of it coming. That is a waiting period, and you're not going to see the rest of your money until February. Do I need to repeat that? You're not going to see the remainder of your refund until February, and most likely you have EIC or CTC or ODC on that tax return, and if you do, you won't get your refund until path lifts, which is mid-February, which is February 15th. So if you're looking to see, hey, I got this, when will I get the rest? You won't get the rest until February. But I need to let you guys know, doing your advance, yes, it is filing your returns because it's transmitted, but it is not accepted by the IRS. This is the reason why a lot of individuals were declined. You were denied because I told y'all, and I ain't going to keep sounding like a broken record, but they got systems in place for large refunds amounts. And it is flags everywhere in the systems. They send out emails about it through the MEF. There are flags. So if you're seeing, hey, I got W-2s and kids and my refund was like 11, 12, and I only wanted $1,000, but they denied me. That's because the IRS and the banks are working in conjunction where they're trying to crack down on the frivolous tax refunds. And so they're holding and pausing. That's why certain things are not going to go through right now until it is accepted by the IRS. So if you are a person who has a large refund, please don't go and think, oh, I got a W-2 and kids and I'm getting 12. They're going to give me 6 or 7. No, they're not. They have stipulations this year for it. So it's not going to be, you know, you just going because you got kids like it used to be in 2017 and 18. That was before everybody turned into tax preparers and formers. So now they trying to recoup billions that they feel like they have lost in fraud money. So just know it's not working that easily this year with the advances. Okay. Now, Teresa, you say, why haven't we received our IPPNs? They said that the system was behind. Now I can only give you the information that was given to me by one of my clients. So when I deliver information, that is third-party information, then I'm going to still let you know this is what was told to me. So she said that they said that the IPN system was backed up or down, but she said that they said it will be up January 8th online for the recovery pins. So it's a lot of individuals who are still waiting for IPPN letters, and you like, no, I get my letter every year, same address, same kids, same, everything is the same. I usually get one. I also want to remind you guys, if you have gotten an IPPN for the past 3 years and you have filed successfully, you may want to call and make sure you still are required to have an IPPN. IPPNs are there voluntarily, but just to know, when you get one on you, it is not something that lasts forever and ever and ever. Okay. You say you're going to just wait patiently on yours, right on. Okay, TT, let me put yours up. Ms. Nene, I just have one question. My preparer told me I was approved on her end for an advance, but her system had a glitch, but I never received the text or email letting me know I was approved. But she said she would contact the bank Monday and let them know. Only thing was I never received the text or email saying was approved or denied, but she said I was approved. Okay, so TT, she could possibly telling you what she see in her software, mama. So you probably was approved. So for the ones who were approved for advances on Friday, maybe you did it on Saturday, you got approved. The money is not going to hit your account until Tuesday. Okay, if it was Friday, you'll see it Monday. If you did it after hours on Friday or sometime on yesterday, you'll see it on Tuesday. But yes, it wasn't a glitch. That's hey Trish. Okay. So yeah, it could be approved. And if she did not put in the correct phone number, that could be one of the reasons why you did not get the text message or email. But if she's telling you you're approved, then most likely you are. You just didn't get the notification from them. And it's probably going to come like right before the money hit your account. I know it was individuals that I did advances for who never got anything, but I could see that they were approved, but the money did go to their account. Okay. So Zakia say, are they garnishing for student loans this year? Yes, ma'am, they are. They are garnishing for everything. Someone asked on one of the other lives, Miss Nene, can you go over the list of debts that they taken? All of them. They are taking everything again. It is look, COVID and the pandemic was the reason why they halted anybody being able to garnish your refunds. That's gone. That has expired. So student loans, child support, bankruptcy, overpayments from unemployment, overpayments from benefits from the state, any money that the state say you owe them, any IRS debt, any debt period that can give you a debt indicator is going to be able to garnish. Okay. The DSA, I wanted to get in advance, but still waiting on my W-2. Might as well wait to file during season. The deal, yeah, and actually in season, guys, if y'all don't know it, we'll actually be in season as soon as it start the testing hub. I'm just letting y'all know. They let y'all know. I'm telling y'all, these people do not want to deal with 1 million people, and I'm just saying. We go a little crazy when it comes down to money. Now, the IRS have been the IRS since the IRS was created. So the IRS already know when you owe people money, people are going to be calling about their money. Okay? They're going to be calling. So what the IRS does is, nope, we're not going to tell y'all as soon as we're going to be open up to the public. Nope, we're not going to advertise and let y'all know when y'all can start viewing where's my refund. And see, we're not going to tell y'all that because case in point. And I love my people and I don't want none of y'all to take it to offense, but y'all know I'm talking about y'all ass. And I can talk about y'all because y'all mine. Y'all know how we feel about family that we know is messed up, but we can talk about them. Nobody else better not talk about them. So that's how I feel about my clients. So they know I'm finna talk about them. I'm finna laugh real quick. It's some who already got their advances, like when I'm getting arrested. Or I checked. I tried to see when I'm getting the rest of it. And when is this? And I'm just laughing to myself like, now y'all know better. Say, Thaddeus, I ain't see what you said. You said, can you self-prepare? You've been doing all these years, or do you have to go back to the place where you was denied for the holiday loan? Thaddeus, okay, so Thaddeus is on Instagram, so y'all don't see her question. And she was asking that if she applied for a holiday loan and got denied, do she got to go back to that place where she did the holiday loan, or can she file her taxes on her own? Now, this is the thing. If the holiday loan was something that was given out of their accounts personally, meaning this business had some kind of fund set to the side to do holiday loans, and you signed an engagement letter, that would probably be the most binding thing that they have. So it'll be you against them because no, you don't have to. But if they did it through a software and the bank denied it, then it'll be hard for you to use any other free file at the door to do it. So just know it'll be a chance. Okay, let me see. Fallon, what if you apply for an overpayment waiver and it's pending, can you still be garnished? Until it is solved, Fallon, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is the reason why if y'all have student loans, if y'all have not contacted them and got on an IDR by now or some kind of deferred payment, then what are you doing? If you have student loan debt and you have not applied for an IDR or some kind of income-driven repayment, like some kind of deferment plan, because you know you can't afford to pay no $18,000, $19,000 right now. Some of y'all student loan debts is $40,000 and $50,000. You know you can't afford to start paying that monthly $200 or $400. Y'all need to, and you sure better not, you better not file. You right, Trish, you better not file it before you fix it. And even when you fix it, it takes about 30 days for that to fall off the indicator. So you're going to have to wait. If you call them now, do it today, you're not going to still be able to file until mid-February. Because if you file it while that indicator is on your social, they're still going to take it. Now, granted, if you do it and they take it, and you don't sign up for the deferment, you'll have to go through the long steps of waiting for them to reissue you the deposit out and all this and that and the other. Save yourself that long wait and just don't file until you get on a payment plan. Get yourself on some kind of deferred payment plan. Now, y'all love to say y'all nobody try to help y'all save money. I'm trying to tell you right now, get on your payment plan. Okay? Miss Yolanda said, what is hub testing? Hub testing is what they call the first batch of tax returns. That is usually around January 12th to the 15th. You'll start seeing acknowledgments. Acknowledgments is when they have opened up the filing system, the processing system, and it'll start saying accepted, rejected. That is also considered in season. Right now, what we're in is pre-season. So everybody who's filing, this is why the banks is shutting a lot of stuff down and denying a lot of stuff, because they like, no, we got to tread lightly because the IRS might not pay this refund out. And they know that they're going to have to take the money from the EROs. So they're really calling themselves protecting us, but it's really they're protecting their own investment, because what if you're not making the money for them to take? You see what I'm saying? So y'all just know that with the advances, the banks are holding off until refunds are going to be started being accepted. Okay, Vocal, you say you, Dimitri, you did yours today? Okay. Let's say quick question. They sent me a letter saying I owe. So Kenya, I'm going to put yours up. Quick question. They sent me a letter saying I owe $3,000 because I didn't file my cash out wages. What can I do? I didn't know I had to file that. And plus, I found out they did send a W-2 for it, but they sent to my old address. What should I do? So, Kenya, it's not a W-2 that Cash App sent you. They probably sent you a 1099-K. And when they sent you that 1099-K, it showed you the transactions. So, just so you guys are clear, even though they're not sending out $600 1099-Ks, the original rule is $20,000. So check your Cash Apps. If you're a person who do a lot of transactions on Cash App, if you have at least $20,000 for the year or have done at least 200 transactions, then you're going to get a 1099-K and they are going to report it. And because if anybody know the rules with filing a Schedule C, we are not held to the standard deduction amounts of the filing status we choose. When you're self-employed, you're held to the standards of anything over $400. By law, federal law must be reported. So that's why those 1099-Ks, when they send them out from those third-party Cash App, Square, and all of them, they hold weight because it is more than $400, and you're supposed to have included that income. And if you have that little building on your Cash App, then that's probably where it's coming from, because you have your Cash App registered as a business. And I know a lot of you guys did this during the pandemic, so you can get the PPP money and all that, and you turned it to a business account and you haven't switched it up back off because you felt good being able to say, I got a legitimate business that have some money and I can run it. Yeah, you can, but now they finna run all that back. So if you know that you're not operating any kind of business or service through Cash App, y'all go and turn that business account back into a personal account. Take that building off of there. Okay. Gratitude, Jasmine. Okay, so let me put this up. The number that y'all see on the screen. Y'all don't see it on the screen over here, Instagram, but over here you guys do. So 1-800-304-3107. Let me explain what that is for, because like I said, I really want to come on so you guys won't be confused. The FMS debt line is not going to tell you about your IRS debt. I repeat, the FMS line is not going to tell you about your IRS debt. The FMS line, that 304-3107, is only going to tell you about state, local judgments and liens. Meaning it'll tell you about if you have an overpayment from a state benefit, such as unemployment, SNAP, TANF, any of that. It'll tell you about a judgment that you have. It'll tell you about your student loans. It'll tell you about if the courthouse got something with your driver's license. It'll tell you all of those on the FMS debt. But when it comes down to what the IRS is saying you owe them, you're going to have to call the IRS. 1-800-829-1040. That's who you're going to have to call if you want to see if they're taking the money, if they say you owe them something, if they're processing or reviewing a prior year. You're going to have to contact them directly. Okay? It's no way around that. So please know the FMS debt is that number, the 304-3107, is not for IRS. You have to call the IRS directly for that. Okay? Now, I wanted to talk about the Where's My Refund. I need you guys to be ready for the new format. Like I said, I don't know how many pay attention. I like it because I see, my words and stuff so frequently. I would like to think that people who are getting the information is repeating the information, but Where's My Refund is going to have a whole new look. It's going to have a whole new look. Oh, Bradriana, you say you seen my message? Okay, that's fine, love. Where's My Refund has now removed it is being processed, still being processed, or received and processing. Y'all remember those messages? Remember, you'll get one of the 3 statements if you had to do your identity verification, if you had to send in a missing form, if you had to do any of that. Y'all remember those? In the prior years that was up on the Where's My Refund, when your orange bars disappear and now you got a sentence and you trying to figure out what this sentence mean. I had my one bar, now today is saying it is still being processed. Now it's saying it's been received and it is processing. Like, Miss Nene, what do that mean? They are putting it in bold this year. If it's identity verification, if it's you're missing a form, if it is they're auditing, they're going to be updating those statuses. So no longer do you have to become an IRS expert. You do not have to become a transcript reader. You don't have to become a decoder this season for Where's My Refund, because guess what? They're going to be telling you plain day right then and there what each one of the steps on your process is going to be. Okay? The IRS loop, that part, Miss Carla. You ain't going to have to become a temporary agent this year to find out, what the new codes mean on the transcript and see what your processing date and what is the as of date and what do y'all know how y'all love to break it down. Y'all will tear a transcript apart and y'all look over everything except that damn everything except the little fraud forms. Y'all won't say nothing about that, but y'all will jump and read every code. Say this code wasn't there yesterday, but it's here today. Okay, but what form was on there? What did it say populated on there to get the refund? See, y'all don't want to talk about that part of the transcript, do you? Y'all don't want to look at that part of the transcript, huh? So I just wanted to let you guys know, y'all can turn y'all badges in this year. Y'all do not have to be IRS representatives. Y'all should be happy. Especially the ones who love to go and research the code and know that is not what that means. And you got to go to the first 2 letters and the last 4 letters and the other 2 numbers in the middle mean. You ain't got to do none of that. None of that this year. Where's My Refund has been updated. So now you don't have to try to figure out what's going on with my taxes. You don't have to try to figure out, do I have to send some in? Do I need to verify? You don't have to figure none of that out no more. Ain't y'all happy? Y'all AI did something good. Because guess what? Guess who's now I'm going to be talking to you when you call. AI. Y'all better understand what's going on. That's why I said, yeah, they're going to open up the season earlier than a lot of us think. They're going to be sending these acknowledgments sooner than we think, because they want to test out these digital systems that they have in place. And I'm telling you, a lot of the stuff that was able to get through in the first test batch and all that, it was able to get through. They have systems in place to catch everything. They have it. Yeah. Okay, so Danielle, let me put this up because I need you guys to know about the cancellation of debts. IRS sent me a letter about a car I got repoed, so was supposed to put that on my earned income. They want to take the whole $3,000. Yes, ma'am. So if you are a person who had any repossessions, credit cards, bank write-offs, anything like that, they will be trying to issue you what they call a 1099-C, cancellation of debt. And what that means is, even though you don't have the property anymore, that company said, hey, that debt is no longer any good. We're writing it off as bad debt. They can write it off to where you don't owe them anymore, but you must pay the taxes that is due on the debt that they are canceling. So, yes, ma'am, Ms. Danielle, and it is high because it adds to your taxable income. So if you're a person who are already at $27,000 or $28,000 and you got a 1099-C for another $10,000, $11,000, that's going to take you from $20,000 to $40,000 AGI. Now, if you was do a refund, you got to get that refund back and probably owe a little bit. That's how it goes. So, yes, ma'am, Ms. Danielle, you need to see if they have you down as being personally liable for that debt. But if the IRS is saying that they received that 1099-C, it's really not going to be too much you can do about not reporting it and paying that penalty on it. Okay, you said the sound went out. Can you guys hear me again? Can everyone hear me? Yeah, Ronnie. And they'll still resell it. They can resell it. Let me tell you something. So let me tell you how that trick goes. If y'all have a car and that car is repossessed, and let's say that you had signed to pay these people $15,000, you don't pay $10,000 and they come and take the car. Now you got $5,000 remaining debt, but they got the vehicle back. They can go and sell that same vehicle for $15,000 and say that the car appraised for $20,000 and still make you pay that $5,000. Because if they saying, hey, this is what it was worth and we gave you a deal, they can go and say the fair market value of it was this amount and we couldn't get that amount, and so this is what we have to let it go for, so the rest, the difference is going to fall on you. Okay, you say you can hear me. Okay, so let me see. Mr. Ricardo say, I have a client who normally claims her daughter as a dependent. Her daughter is 18, working, and made $5,000. She also won $5,000 in the lottery. Will she still be able to use her as a dependent? Yes, sir. That is still her dependent. I'll explain why, Mr. Ricardo. Now, even though the daughter won, she has the $5,000. That is her child. Was that $5,000 that the daughter earned from working, not the gambling wages? Because I'm pretty sure if the baby won $5,000 in lottery, she should have played about $5,000 in lottery. Catch me what I say. But if she worked and made $5,000, was the $5,000 paying rent? Was it paying utilities? Was the $5,000 the baby was making? And I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure her mom was paying all that. So that is still a dependent of her mom's. $5,000 is not how she was able to take herself for the year. So yes. And she'll still file her own return. Baby girl will still have to file her $5,000 W-2 and her $5,000 gambling winnings. She'll still have to report it, but she's just going to mark that she's a dependent on somebody else's return because she wasn't taking care of herself at the age of 18. Okay. Hey, what about the IP protection pin when they're going to be online? Okay, so Ms. Shantae, they're going to have the IP pin online recovery open January 8th is what was told to my client, that after on January 8th, you guys can go and get it. Is the school loans off pause this year? Will they start taking again? Yeah, y'all better know that they finna take all y'all money. Yes, they finna take the money. I keep telling y'all, you know what? I'd rather you guys Just wait to the end of January, beginning of February, because what's gonna hurt a lot of people. So hold on, let me address Bradriana. So Bradriana, you asked if you could use your Chime for your refund. Yes, baby, you can. Y'all can use anything that has a round number and account number, as long as your name is on it and it accepts the refund in that amount. Yes, you can use it. Do you know why? If you put your self-independence down on your W-4, they file you exempt. So Chevelle, if y'all don't know why they are not withholding the federal taxes on y'all W-2s, on your check stubs at work, look up TCJA. That's the Tax Cuts and Job Act of 2018. This is with Trump. Remember when he paused payroll taxes, everyone was excited about it at first, like, oh, we taking all our money home, until everybody realized when they went to go file, I owe them how much? What you mean I owe them back? Because they froze the federal payroll taxes. So initially, Chevelle, if you put yourself and your dependents, they wouldn't hold that much. But now, since the Tax Cuts Job Act came into being enacted, they are considering personal exemptions. They are not going to withhold any federal if you have any personal exemption. That means it doesn't matter if you put single and then still put a $2,000 amount. It doesn't matter if you check head of household and leave it zero. If you do any implication that you are filing with dependents or have dependents, they're going to make you exempt. So Chevelle, for this reason, if you want to know how to correct your W-4s and let them start withholding the tax, get you a new W-4, check that you're filing single, sign it. Don't try to be smart and read every box, because you want to understand what you're not filling in, but you don't understand why you're not getting any money taken out either. So just listen to me. Check, single, sign it, turn it back in. Single, sign it, submit it. Single, sign it, put it in the envelope, mail it in. I don't care how you got to get the HR. Send an email to HR, change my W-4 to single, no dependents, sign my signature. Because that is going to be the only way that they're going to withhold the amount of taxes that need to be withheld for the individuals who are making more than $25,000. Okay. Ronnie said, okay, now that's what I was trying to get answered. Are they going to show school debts on the line this year? In prior years, I've called the line for people and still had child support or student loans take it, even though the line didn't disclose any debts. So, Ronnie, let me tell you, please just keep in mind, Mama, that website updates every 24 hours. It updates daily. So you can call today, it'll say none, and you can hit submit, and then you pick up the phone tomorrow and call, and it'll say 1 debt found, 3 debts found, and you're like, damn, yesterday it said nothing, but it updates daily. So that's why I say you just check beforehand, and you have something in place for the clients to understand that, hey, if they take your entire refund, you'll still be responsible for my tax prep dues. Because we're not here. I know it's tax preparers who love their clients just like me, but I'm not here to pay y'all debts. I work for y'all, but I work to make money. I'm not here. I'm not the community service center. I'm not the YMCA. I'm not doing volunteer work over here. I'm working to make money. Okay. If my refund be like, okay, let me see, Lele. If my refund be like $8,000, I owe $2,500 for debt. Will I still get an advance, and how much? Lele, you probably will, but your advance is probably going to be only $500, and they're going to take that $2,500 out of that $8,000, and whatever that they give you in the advance, they're going to take that out too. So, yeah, Mama, but you can still get approved, because it'll be based on but I can let you know it's not going to be a large chance that they will if you have a debt indicator on your social within the banking system, because the banks are trying to safeguard themselves too and protect their money. Say, okay, how do y'all not know that? I've been paying my student since the government forbearance ended. Come on, Keena, because a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people didn't know. But if you got student loans, y'all go ahead and get on your deferred program, okay? So we talked about the advances. We talked about where's my refund with it being updated. Let me let you guys know something. FMS debt reads differently on the where's my refund screen as IRS debt. The FMS debt is the one that puts the paragraph down at the bottom that says that your refund may be offset. Well, the IRS debt definitely tells you it's been applied to a past due IRS debt. So those are two separate messages. If you are a person who see that message in February, and don't worry, I'll be reminding y'all because it's some of y'all that is finna hit and y'all don't even know it, because not that you're not staying up on your business, but because you've let people do certain things in the past that now is gonna have that the way of coming full circle. You got to be accountable for it. Y'all think that because they gave you the money, you don't have to provide the proof. Yeah, you're still gonna have to prove that you had COVID in 2020 and 2021. You're still gonna have to prove that you had a plane, train, or tractor in 2021, 2022 if you use certain credits. So yeah, it's still gonna be things that you're gonna be on the line for. And like I said, nobody was paying attention during that second round of PPP when the IRS made the statute of limitations to be able to come after a person for fraud with government funds from 6 to 10, meaning it used to be 6 years they couldn't mess with you. After 6 years, if they didn't say nothing, they can't say nothing. Now they have extended it to now we can come at you. You got that money 2020, we knocking on your door in 2030. We're gonna get to you right before it ends. So that's why I say y'all keep up with your records. Your records should be kept on file for a minimum of 3 years. That go for clients and tax pros alike. Don't just throw your tax returns away year to year. Don't erase it out your emails. Don't just not keep a copy. You keep a copy of your tax returns wherever you keep your copies of your Social Security cards and your birth certificates. That's important documents. Your tax returns are important documents. You keep your proof with you too. Okay. Lele, yeah, I ain't doing no estimates today. Right off top, Lele, because I ain't even working today. I ain't even supposed to be in this office today, but I came on because I wanted to talk to you guys about what to expect with the advances. Like I said, guys, the advance, yes, that's you transmitting your return, but that is not you getting anything from the IRS. Your refunds are not finna come early. You're not finna get the rest of it this week, next week, or the week after that, or the week after that. Probably the week after that, because that'll be about middle of February. But if you got an advance, just know you won't get the rest until February. And even then, what you see that you think you're going to be getting, you may want to just check and make sure you have no debts or anything in place that can offset it. Because as long as it's on hold until February, like right now, you may be clear. So if you was going to get your refund tomorrow, it'll show, hey, you're going to get all of it. But if you got a debt that shows up January 31st on your social and you don't already send your taxes off, it's really not going to be too much you can do to stop them from taking that money. And I'm saying this because it is a lot of individuals with child support, where child support payments have disappeared. They don't know where those went, they were saying that it was being offset for some kind of state debt or something, and they don't know where that went. So y'all may want to just be checking on this stuff until you see your money in your account. Okay? Can someone file a baby born in 2024? Nikki, yes, they can in 2025, mama. Because 2024, this year, they will have been born by December 31st, 2023 in order to be on the return for this year, Nikki. So I know I was trying to get 2 or 3 of mine. My affiliate, she just had her baby. Congratulations, Rashanita. But she just had her baby, and we was trying to get that baby here on Sunday, December 31st. But she held on to her mama for a few more days. She's here now, but she's January 2024. So if the babies are not born in 2023, you can't use them. Now, let me tell y'all this. If the child is born December 31st, guess what? That's still your dependent. You can still use that baby if the baby is born December 31st, 2023, 11:59, you can use the baby on your taxes this year. You cannot use that baby if that baby came January 1, 2024, because your 2023 tax return is for what happened in 2023 only. Remember, you can't combine 2 years. So not only do they go for income and forms, they go for dependents as well. You can't claim a dependent that you did not have in a year that they wasn't here. So because the baby is born 2024, you won't be able to use the baby until then. Okay. Say, Raven, let me see yours. If you got a holiday advance, does that mean your taxes have been submitted? Just asking. So, Raven, the holiday loans operate different from the pre-acts and the in-season advances. So this is what I'm saying. Y'all need to find out who y'all are in business with. If y'all are in business with the tax office that did their own holiday funding, meaning they used their own business account, they had to sign an engagement letter, then most likely those people have not transmitted anything, because how could they? You still had your income from mid-December. So it was you signing an engagement letter saying that this is where I intend to file. Not saying that they locked you in, because with the pre-acts, if someone submitted a pre-act for you, which pre-acts were not available until January 2nd, then you're not going to be able to go anywhere else. But with the holiday loans, it's different. Everyone was different. So you'll have to find out if they did their own funding or what. Hey, Chiquita. Do anyone know the number? Okay, Miss Jamie, yeah. So let me see. Tanika say, if I got Pell Grant refund of $3,000 last year, do I need to file it on my taxes this year? Tanika, you'll get it on your 1098. So let's talk about that. Everybody has seen the update to the software, right? To TaxSlayer, right? My Tax Pros, have y'all seen the updates? Where now, you ain't just entering the 1098 in the amount. You're finna enter all the information, including box 1, 5, and 7. And they want to know, well, how much was the tuition, and did they get any kind of grants or scholarships? And if the grants or scholarships box is more than a tuition box, they are not qualified for AOTC. They are not qualified to get the American Opportunity Credit. So just know the softwares are even changing. Everything is changing for a reason. Raven, if they did their own funding, then no, you're not locked in. I would just say character. That's all I'm gonna say, Raven. Because if you win and they did it for you, maybe you can offer to just pay them whatever they did to whatever they gave you back. So you're not having the conscience of, oh, I just skipped out on these people. So yeah, just see if they'll allow you to just give them back whatever it is, and you go and file your taxes yourself how you usually do. Okay. Let me see. Wakisha say, hello, how can I sign up with you? My cousin referred me to you, so I'm watching your live. Oh, okay. Gratitude, Wakisha. You can sign up through the website, or either through the website or the mobile app. I apologize. I need to post the mobile app. I'm on StreamYard, so I have not put it in here. Wakisha, but if you can ask your cousin to send you the mobile app, but the website is on the business page. You can also sign up through the website. So gratitude, tell your cousin I said gratitude. Okay. If I received a settlement, should I be reporting that with my taxes? Riza, no. If you got a settlement, no, ma'am. Certain income such as gifts, inheritance, Social Security, lump sums and all that, it is not taxable. It is only usable in certain situations where people are married filing joint. But Rissa, if that's not your situation, then you shouldn't be reporting a settlement at all. So if you don't make over 20,000, do you need to change your W-4? No, ma'am, Antoinette. You don't have to. Because the people that are suffering the most from underpaying the taxes are the ones who are making over 25,000, making over the federal poverty line. Those are the ones who are seeing the decrease in the refunds. Okay. Oh, well, gratitude. Yes, please do. Okay. If my student loan was canceled due to a lawsuit on the school, will I receive a tax form? Missy, yes, ma'am. Most likely you will. Especially letting you know that the debt was canceled, but you won't have to report anything. You're just not going to put anything in for it. Okay? You can you can fill out take the extra federal if that's what you looking to do. Come on, Joanne. See, y'all see how we help us amongst one another. Gratitude, Joanne. If you want more to be taken out and you want a damn good refund, you can say $25 to $50 on box 4 for extra withholding. Lucky Girl say, hi, Miss Nene. If you apply to get a loan somewhere and don't get it, are you obligated to file with them? I'm a lucky girl. Unfortunately, if you went and just did a pre-act, they locked you in. So if you try to go somewhere else, when it is time to file, it's going to reject the return and say that this person is already filed with another location, or you have already filed a tax return for the year. So it locks you in. So unfortunately, yes, but now the pre-acts is different from the holiday loans. And I seen you say that it was just $100, girl. Offer to get them people $800 back. Thank you for that. I need the clear understanding. Yes, ma'am, Miss Antoinette. Glad I could. What about the child care tax credit? Will we get back half of what we paid in for the year again? Katora, never, ever. No. Say no. And again, I say no. The daycare is over. The child care tax credit, the dependent care credit, where if you was paying somebody, I told y'all they stopped that 2022 tax year. So 2023, it didn't come back. So no, ma'am. They only allow you $3,000 in expenses, and they for one child, and $6,000 for 2 or more, and then it only awards you 35% of the expenses. So no, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not happening anymore, Katura. I wonder if I should also fill out a W-4 for all my clients to use if they like. Ricardo, that'd be a good idea for individuals who are dealing with, if you have a lot of clients who are W-2 filers and you're seeing that a lot of them are underpaying on their taxes, provide them a simple W-4, Mr. Ricardo, just to help them know what they need to be doing when they get back to HR, get back to their computers, or get on their job, so they'll know how they need to be accurately doing it. If I want 17,000 gambling in a bodega, do I need to file it? Don't judge me. Nikki, if you won that 17,000 at the game room, as we like to call it here in the good old state of Texas, then no, you ain't reporting no damn game room, because the game room ain't reported that they don't pay your ass no 17,000. So no, ma'am. No, you're not gonna. That bodega didn't report that they gave you 17. So if they did, they would have gave you that form right then and there. It say, if Joanne, listen to me, Miss Parker, that bodega ain't sent her no. I just said I be in the game room. They ain't sent her no damn no W2G. They probably don't even got the machine she won on registered for that bodega. So we know that not to be true. Nope. And you don't report it either. Say you just lucky as shit, and that's how it goes sometimes. But no, ma'am, you don't report it. We're filing as an S corp for the first time. Let me go back up. Okay, let me. Nabufu say we're filing as an S corp for the first time on my business taxes. Give me a bigger return due to expenses on my Schedule C. Nabufu, baby, that's all wrong. That's all wrong, boo. No. If you got an S corp, you're gonna get a K1, and your K1 is reported under your other income, not on your Schedule C. No, that's 2 different business entities there, babe. No, I don't know who explained that to you, but see, and let's talk about this. S corps and C corps and partnerships are not the same as a Schedule C, and you cannot. Well, you can, But if you are reporting that you own a business and your business is registered as an S Corp, you cannot turn around on your return and then file that business as a Schedule C. Your S Corp is going to generate you, when you file that 1120S, is going to generate K1s for all the owners or board members who have a percentage, a controlling percentage in that building. That K1 is reported on your W-2, on your 1040 as other income, and it is screened for your K1. So no, you don't put your K1 on the Schedule C, baby. Say, yeah, something definitely wasn't reported right. That's not how that go. Okay. Yeah, they told you wrong. And it's okay. I'm going to tell you right. What is the difference in filing last check stub and W-2 this year? Kiana, and I'll say this again, mama. The check stubs do not have W-2 information listed. The check stubs do not have the information that is required to file a W-2. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, it's missing information. Check stubs are missing information. That's why they ask you not to use them. Okay. You Joanne Parksell. Let me see. Made 28,000. Oh, Cicely, baby, I ain't doing no estimates today. I ain't doing no estimates. I ain't even want to do the live, but I had to come on here because it's a new week, new wig, and I don't want to be stressed. I want to be able to stay looking okay and well rested. Like I don't want to be stressed like that this week. And so I want to come on so I can let y'all know, for the ones who already filed for advances, stop checking where's my refund. That is not finna tell you nothing. For the ones that's looking for when is the rest of it gonna hit my account, it ain't until February. For the ones who, when are you gonna be sending it through, just know where's my refund is gonna tell you everything that you need to know. Y'all be careful with these large refunds this year. I told y'all it's not finna be like it was where they let so many go through and then it's like, oh, them too many forms, stop it. No, they're already stopping it from the jump. They have these systems in place to read certain forms that have indicators on them already. Period. I would pay for training classes from you on tax returns. Mind you, I have an accounting degree. Well, Keena, it don't matter. You can be the CPA. I'm gonna be the tax preparer, okay? Because it's certain things that go hand in hand, Keena. You know that. What about the jobs not taking out any federal high bad of a penalty against our refund? Katura bad. I've seen people pay in and make $40,000 and $50,000 and they got $1 paid in, $1, not even a whole dollar. They got a couple of cents, but the software is going to round it to $1. And they refunds with dependents on there is out of there. They are getting nothing. So that's why I say fix those W-4s. All that, you're going to still go exempt all year. You just going to throw you a business loss on there. Somebody need to read up on red flags. The IRS has a whole section on their website. Y'all go look it up. They have a whole section on what is considered red flags, returns that they consider red flag. Shakita said, I've been following you for a few years. Are you doing advances this year with your company? Also, I've been doing my taxes for the last 10 years with all info, what you need. With you, I made roughly $50,000 through dependents. I have 2 of my kids' cars. Can't find the other car, but I know the number and have all my taxes where I have always filed her. Will you accept that? Shakita, I sure will. And gratitude, Shakita, because I need to screenshot your damn comment because that right there is half your interview, boo. I appreciate it. That is Shakita, girl. Most definitely inbox me. I sure can. You just answered everything. You just told me everything I need to know. Gratitude for that. If I don't mind, Mr. Carter, you said if I don't mind, how did I get started? Look, I got started in a family business in a small town called Newton, Mississippi. My very first tax company that I worked for was my cousin Rhonda Gale's company called Express Tax Service. I was working at Express Tax Service when I was 16 years old. This is how long I knew that I love to do taxes. I love to do the numbers. Express Tax Service, I don't know if they're still open. Like I said, they had a location up in Newton. I worked that location from the age of 16 to the age of 23 when I left Mississippi and I came to Houston. Say, tell them bad that exempt is killing them. Yeah, exempt is definitely messing y'all refunds up. So, Mr. Ricardo, I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing it since I was 16. I am currently the ripe, fresh, beautiful age of 42. So, yeah, long time. Like I said, I was around when it was the books. You had to go to the library and get the colors. You had to know which one you were going to have to do. Do you got to do the 1040, the 1040A, the 1040 EZ? Yeah, see, that's why I say a lot of these new schoolers, they wouldn't have made it in the 90s, in the early 2000s. Let me see. I see some of your questions. Nabufu, baby, you may want to just get in my inbox because I don't want to put that up on the screen. But yeah, somebody has definitely told you wrong, and everybody be trying to promote. Girl, you better go do an S corp. You better make your business an S corp. Don't you know that you can't make your business nothing? What you can do is elect to have your business registered as an S corp, and the IRS must approve you to become an S corp. So when you are going to do your EIN letters, you can't say that the business structure is automatically going to be a corporation. I mean, you can't say it's going to be an S corp. You can say if it's going to be a corporation, sole proprietor, LLC, but then you can select the option to say, I would like for it to be considered an S corp. And you answer that, and the IRS will approve you to be an S corp. It's nothing that you can do automatically. Okay. And yes, ma'am, Shalesta, you filed that second job as well. Miss Lisa, when will I start the new training class for this year? I'm actually working on something, and I'll be starting sooner than you guys know. I have a lot of things that I am working on quietly. I've learned not to announce too many things because, for one, people take your ideas. For two, people pray for your ideas not to work. And for three, people will come in just because they know you and feel like I ain't got to pay that price because I know you. So it is certain things that I'm working on, Miss Lisa, but usually I start my 6 weeks in August. But I'm going to have some stuff that I'll be having going on before then. Okay. The ones I'm referring to went exempt all year. Yeah, it's a lot of people who went exempt all year, and they hate it now. Yeah, they hate it now. So say I look too good to be 42. Well, stroke that ego then. Anybody who's ever been around me in real life know that y'all won't give me no more than 34, 35. They like, Miss Nina, you ain't that old. Yes, I am. I'm grown. Say I just look like this. My energy is like this, but I'm grown. Okay. Say so let me tell you something. Sanetta, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you not. No, you ain't. We're not finna do this on a Sunday at 3:00. No, you not. You ain't no certified preparer, ma'am. You are a registered preparer. Don't let me see none of y'all using that. Cause they looking for that. They looking for it. Baby. Sanetta, you are a registered preparer, baby. You registered. The only one who can be certified are the ones who are taking the VITA and going through the training, and they receive certification with the IRS to practice as a volunteer. If you have a P10 number, you're not certified, you're registered. Okay? Crystal say, I've been following you for years and I listen to everything you say. Your information is very helpful and I thank you. Well, gratitude, Crystal. So let me ask y'all something before I get ready to get off this live. And I need y'all honest opinion because, you know, y'all will tell me one thing and y'all will show you bitch another. So I just need to make sure that I am understanding correctly as much as y'all value me. Would y'all not pay a $3 or $5 monthly subscription to get the raw unlimited information? Because I'm about to stop doing this. Too many times I see the information, nobody wants to read anymore. Everyone wants someone to do the work for them, and then they will take someone's hard work and research and make it their own and not give any credit to the person that they're plagiarizing, and I'm going to stop doing that. So I am asking, if you guys seen, hey, Miss Nene has a $5 monthly subscription, but we can get on there, we can ask her anything, we can get information from her. She's going to tell us everything that's changing, what's going on. Would you guys not invest that $3 to $5 a month for Miss Nene to keep doing what I'm doing and give the information as freely as I'm giving it, because I'm about to stop? And just know, I don't care if you are following me and getting the information and you're like, I ain't finna pay your shit, but my information is what's driving clients to your page. My information is what help you get these people a refund. You are the ones who I am trying to get away from. I told one of my service bureaus when she was like, Miss Nene, you just gonna pop out. No, I'm not. This is Miss Nene's silent error. I am in a silent error. Meaning I'm going to now just be quiet. I'm not announcing my moves. I'm not announcing my knowledge. I'm not going to give it so freely anymore going forward. Like, I'm going to come on and talk to the clients. But when it comes down to what the tax pros need to be looking out for, even some of what your clients need to be looking out for, I'm not going to give that information freely. I'm not going to be troubleshooting. I'm not going to be researching to help you solve issues that you wouldn't even donate $5 to say, Miss Nene, can you help me look this up? But you will go and let somebody take $5,000 on a dream that you know you probably ain't finna get, but you don't care because here, take my money and just do what you need to do. I seen it. So I'm just saying that is something that is about to happen. And I want to make sure I go ahead and mention it. I am going to start subscriptions on the business page, because why wouldn't I? The information I give is very valuable. I don't care how nobody want to paint it. I don't care that I work more from my home office than I do my physical office, because please don't get it shook. There is a physical location at 363 North Sam Houston Parkway, Suite 1100. But I prefer if I can be in the comfort of my home and still do what I need to do as a parent, but also handle my business as a tax preparer, then I'll make that $1 million sitting right here in my home versus having to get in the car and drive. But I don't want to keep giving the information away just so freely. So I get on the help when I can. I would love to pay a yearly subscription. Gratitude, Miss Joanne, because yeah, I'm definitely gonna start that membership. It's gonna be a subscription, a monthly subscription. And like I said, you'll be able to get on though and do what you're doing now. I know a lot of people like, Miss Nene, but you've been doing it so long and you've been giving out free game for so long. If I've been doing it for so long and giving out so much valuable information for so long, why is it so hard for, if you know that I'm telling you the truth and my information is credible, why aren't you purchasing the products? Something to make you wonder, huh? Like, why won't I spend my money with Miss Nene? You know why? Because you've already programmed yourself to think Miss Nene is going to give it to me anyway. Miss Nene is going to give me that information anyway. And so that is what I need to get away from. Not that I don't want to help you guys, but I'm just saying, if you're in this business and you're already patronizing or paying out of pocket for certain information, and you feel like the information that you really want and need, you cannot get, but you go to a person that you know has an open heart and understanding about people taking advantage, so they try to tell you the best. Why would you not say this just for your time? Now, I told somebody what I'm trying to get out the way of is blocking people blessings. When I say me blocking people blessings, sometimes people get blessed by blessing me. Sometimes the blessings flows through being a blessing to others. And I'm so quick on not accepting. I'll tell people, no. But I have to understand that if it's on their heart, if that's how they finna get their blessing, is to say, Miss Nene, no, I'm sending you because my good sis Trish has done it a lot. It's different when you do something for people and you don't remember what you've done for them. Can I say that again? Woo! It's whole word on a Sunday. It hits different when you do something for somebody and you don't remember you did it for them. That means you did it genuinely. You weren't doing it to try to count it down in the books. You weren't doing it to bring it up. You weren't doing none of that. You did it because that was on your heart to do, and you got blessed tremendously behind you doing it because you don't remember you did it. That's how you formulate blessings. When you do it and you forget you do it. That's how you formulate them. But if you do everything you do, you don't wrote down in your book of memories that on this day I did this, on this day I did, then that's really not a favor or a blessing. That's leverage. For y'all that didn't know what that was called. That's called leverage. That's not calling yourself being a blessing to somebody. That's calling yourself having leverage. So my leverage is gonna be, I'm gonna need a subscription fee. I'm gonna need $5. I'm gonna need $5 from everybody who watch me. Gratitude. $5 from everybody who watch me. I'm gonna need $5 from y'all just a month. That's what, $1.25 a week. So y'all telling me I can't get $1.25 a week. I'm just saying. Y'all better. I'm just saying. Demetria, you said you submitted your form. What do you do next? Tomorrow you'll get a call from either me or Alicia, Demetria, to go through everything that you had sent in, and we'll go from there. But it is a phone call that will be made to you, and we'll probably be on the phone tomorrow. You said you didn't go to church today, but hear the words that you were preaching. Yes, ma'am, Miss Marie. Say, Bradronna, you need me as your mentor. I'm here. Hey, Lisa B. Miss Nene, what if you Instacarted all year as a side job and taxes weren't taken out? You would still need to be reporting that on the Schedule C if you was doing the Instacart. Instacart may give you a 1099 NEC, Myra, but if they don't, you have what they paid you through whatever third-party app, whether it was Zelle payments or direct deposits, but you can use that, but you still can report it. And it may help you, Myra. If you need to get an estimate with me, I am still doing free estimate, guys. The only thing is you will need to send in your information still through Taxes to Go. You can book an appointment on the website, but now on the website, once you book, because I am doing taxes and applying for advances, it's going to take you all the way through an intake form. So either way it goes, you're going to have to do an intake form for me now. But if you're just wanting to get an estimate, there's no pressure to file. We will go through all the steps to make sure we're going through every deduction credit that you could possibly get that you qualify for based on your situation, and we go from there. So if you would like to still get in free estimates, I am doing them. Please go through the JOT form. I mean, not the JOT form. I apologize. I don't know why the JOT form is stuck on my tongue. Please go through the mobile app. Go through the mobile app or either the website. The website is up on the web, the www.akaplatinumunlimited.com is on the business page. The mobile app is as well. But if you inbox me, I will send you the mobile app directly for you to go ahead and send in your information. If you want to get an estimate, even if you want to do an advance or you want to file with me, you can still just send your information in. You can do it either way. Okay. Okay. I get off at 4:30. Okay. How much would you get for an infant this year and an 18-year-old in school? So Keisha, your 18-year-old is not going to get anything but EIC, and your infant is going to bring the same amount of money as your 13-year-old. An infant is not going to get no more money than a child that is under the age of 16. All that age bracket where they get more and all that was only 2021. It's not going to be any different. So your infant that's 2 weeks is going to get the same amount of money that a 12 or 13-year-old is going to get. Okay. You do what you feel like is best for you, honey, and I will subscribe. Right on. Well, gratitude for that, Talisha. So yes. All right, guys. So I am going to get ready to go ahead and end this live, like I said, because I'm over an hour. I'm going to just go through this one more time. Please remember, advances is you filing with the bank, not the IRS. So if you got an advance, sit on your hands until February. You're not getting any more of that money. You can't go and try for an advance again after you already got an advance. If you were denied for a pre-act, don't worry. They're going to run it again once the IRS start accepting. They'll start trying to do the in season. Hub testing will probably start between January 12th to 15th. We do not have an official announced date right now for the start of the season. We have predicted dates. The prediction dates are the 18th or the 23rd. My predicted date is they're going to announce it for January 20th or 21st. Just know large refund amounts are triggering in the system. So if you are getting a large amount and you were denied for a refund, for an advance, that is because the banks want to see that it is going to be accepted by the IRS first before they offer you anything. So just know, just because you was denied doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It'll try it again if you didn't get anything. And for the ones who did get something, no, it is not going to allow you to push it through again to try to see if you can get more money when in season starts. Whatever you got now is what it's going to be until you get the rest of the refund. Do not check where's my refund. Nobody needs to check where my refund. I don't care who you went and filed with, me, her, him, them, Shim, Kim, who, where you went. Do not check where's my refund because the processing system is not open. They are not accepting or rejecting returns right now. No acknowledgments are coming out. So what is going on is the advances are what they call transmitted. They're waiting to be transmitted. They're in batches. So nothing has been sent to the IRS yet. That's why some of y'all can't get an advance because the IRS have not acknowledged it. So just wait until about the end of this week, beginning of next week, we should start seeing the accepted, rejected. This is my prediction. So when it start happening, can y'all please make sure that them people say Miss Nene said it first, because Miss Nene is the one that said it first. I ain't heard nobody else say when they think they're going to get the acknowledgments. I know how the system usually go every year. We'll start getting those acknowledgments between Friday and Monday. We're going to start seeing it. I know Monday is Martin Luther King's birthday. It's a holiday. So probably immediately following that Monday, or if it don't happen this Friday, it'll most definitely be sending down acknowledgments on Tuesday. Yes, it is. Okay. I see my good sis calling. Oh, y'all, I got to get to my sister because my sister is calling. So, yes, I'm going to end this live, but y'all go ahead, share the information. Please remember, be vigilant. Y'all keep y'all eyes open on these returns to know what you're assigning this year. They're not going to let you get by with anything. And if you owe money, get on some kind of repayment or deferred payment plan so you can not have your money taken. Okay. Why you don't have TikTok live, another way to get paid with your kind of following. Just food for thought. I will support Mindy. Well, gratitude for saying that. And then I seen 111 come through, Mindy. I do have a TikTok. If you guys have TikTok, please go and follow me. My TikTok page is AKA Unlimited. You'll see Miss Nene up there, and go ahead, follow. But I do TikTok lives. I just don't do it often. I need to, but I don't. I just don't. I haven't got used to that platform yet, but I'm gonna do better. But yeah, y'all go follow me on TikTok too, because I'm over there too. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm everywhere. It's hard to miss me. So look me up, follow me. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys at the end of this week. We're gonna try to do these beginning of the week and the end of the week. We're gonna see how this wig look when we come back on Friday or Saturday. Now it's looking real pretty right now. It look nice. Look real nice. Let's see if we can keep it looking real nice for the next 5 days, okay? All right, guys. See y'all later.